make a very quick, simple soup because I want to have my filler food, my emergency soup on hand at all times for my meals. And I'm going to start with these two frozen bags from Trader Joe's of organic green vegetable foursome. There are peas, broccoli, green beans, and zucchini quarters in here. And so I've got two of these that I'm going to use. I'm going to use one onion, half of a fennel bulb. I'm going to use just a few celery stalks, and I'm going to have one small piece of ginger. And I'm going to cube that up. And I'm also going to use this chunk chicken breast can here. And then on top of that, oh, I don't have my broth out. I will be using a broth that I'm going to be using, this beef faux broth. This is really good. It's it's unusually very rich, and I think that this flavor is going to marry really well with the ginger. So I'm hoping anyway. Okay. Having for lunch today, I am having 4 points. I have half of a Joseph's Lavish bread here for 1 point. And then I've got my tuna that was canned in water, and 3 ounces of that for 0 points. I've got 1 tablespoon of olive oil mayo for, I don't know, I think it was 2 points. Tomato, pickle, 1/8 of a cup of this fat-free cheddar, which I know I like good cheese. I don't really consider this good cheese, but I thought I would add it in for 0 points. Hey, you can't beat that. And then I've got my 1 point soup, which is amazing. I decided not to cream it up because I love the textures in it, and it's so good. And I've got my sugar-free ice drink here, and this is what I'm having for lunch. 4 points. Hey everybody, it is Tuesday afternoon, and I'm trying to get online here to answer some of my comments that I haven't got to for a couple days. I asked the kids to go lie down and have a little rest in their rooms, because if they don't, then I don't get to this. And I desperately have been wanting to get back to these wonderful comments. As they come in, I always read them, but I want to take a moment and actually write back, and I usually can't when they're bouncing all around me. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is talk to my peeps. All right, it's the next day, and my husband rescued me. I had a low tire, and he met us on the way to the dentist. Everybody, it is Wednesday morning, and I waited to finish the vlog again till the next morning. I'm so sorry. It just got so busy last night. I had to make so many cookies for my husband to take to work today. And so it just, it just felt like, just keep going, Kat, just keep going, just keep going. I got a few more maybe to make today, and then I can start on the gingerbread men with my kids, so, which is what I really want to do that with them. I think they'd love it. We went to the dentist this morning for Isaiah. They pulled his tooth, and that poor little guy is not in a good place. So I have him resting right now. I'm trying to keep him from messing with it so that he does not lose the plug in his socket. It's so important to keep from having that dry socket, because that'll be really painful. So there's that. He did not have any breakfast yet, so I feel so bad. Oh, I got new glasses I wanted to show you. Ta-da! Ta-da! How do you like these? These are pretty cool, huh? I'm getting used to them. I'm not used to the whole shape, because I wear things that are super lightweight usually, and the optician or the technician had said, oh, these ones are in right now, this style of frame, kind of talked me into trying them. So I like them okay, but I really got to get used to them. I'm just not used to them, yet, but I really needed to bump up the right eye because of the astigmatism. So it's kind of nice. I didn't realize how I wasn't really seeing too clearly, right? I got used to the blurriness, I guess. So anyway, I pretty much wear those almost all the time. Yesterday, I was eating, my strategy was just eating low points throughout the day and trying to, you know, I don't want to think about it a lot. In fact, I want to talk about some things in the next vlog after I watch my friend Anita's vlog, because she brought up some really good points and questions about, you know, mindset and things like that. But yesterday, I realized what I've been doing that is really working and helping me to just think about other things in the holidays and not get too bogged down with, you know, diet, that kind of thinking is if I keep my points low throughout the day, and if I'm approaching hunger, I know there's a point where I'm going to be hungry. To have my 0 points or my really low point foods ready, my filler soup, you know, my things that I know I could have, and know inside that once I eat those things, I won't be hungry. I'm going to have that monster tamed and satisfied. Then I can think about, you know, the extra things, the higher point items, you know what I mean? Yesterday I kept things low throughout the day. I used that strategy, know your low point foods. And then once I was full and I was satisfied, I was able to think, you know, to stay clear and clear-headed and yet still have points to play around if I needed to, right? So in the evening time, we had a box of Russell Stover candies, which were truffles, and I was interested. I mean, to tell you the truth, candy's like not my big thing. It's not my big weakness. Cake is, you know, pastries are my weakness. And so, but I wanted to try one. I do like truffles. And so I tried two. I wanted to try a regular chocolate and a white chocolate. I did. I tried two of them, and that was really all I wanted to try. I tried them, and I made them last. I ate them really slow, and they came out to 8 points. And so that was fine because I had the points for them. That was great. And even more than that, then I made 1,000,000 cookies, right? And I had 2 cookies. They're not my favorite cookie in the world, but I thought, I don't know why I ate 2. One would have been just fine, but I did. I wanted to eat another one, and so I ate 2, and I counted those points, and I had the points. Guess what? After yesterday, I still got a blue dot. 2 candies and 2 cookies. That's a lot of sweet for me. And I think, you know, that strategy is working so far. It's like, I want to make it through these holidays, remembering the special parts of the holidays. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to constantly worry about my points. You know what I mean? It's like I do want to go on autopilot, knowing that autopilot that is doing what it's supposed to be doing, right? So I guess maybe finding the autopilot and making sure that's in place before the holidays is a huge, you know, that's a good strategy. I had the same breakfast that I had today, except I had a sausage with that. I'd count the points for that. But repetition, you know, is fine. I mean, it's always nice to have some you know, variance in the diet and things like that. But honestly, repetition is a serious part of success. It is. You know, you look at any sort of Olympic, you know, trainer or any kind of athlete, and they'll say the same thing. I mean, they got there by doing the same thing every single day, eating the same thing, right? With small variances, the 80-20 rule, again, right? 80%, you're on point, 20%. Go ahead and have some fun, right? Especially during these holidays. So Sunday night, I didn't count my points, right? But all the rest of the day, I was on point. And since then, I've been on point, even with last night's candies and cookies, right? I still was in my points. And I'm not always going to have candies and cookies. It's a holiday thing. I'm not saying this is the way that you should live all the time. That's the variance. That's the 20%, right? So that's okay. And the other time I want to be on autopilot. I want to be able to know that I know what I'm doing without being super mindful about it, but a little mindful, because even when I'm saying I don't want to think about it, I'm still thinking about it, right? I'm still thinking that I don't want to think about it right now. So we are going to be going to the Bellagio for our breakfast. We go there for Christmas breakfast, like not for Christmas, but like sometime during the holiday. Our family goes down there and we take our family picture once a year in the big, arboretum or whatever you call it. And they decorate it really nice, and we get, somebody to take a picture. And that morning, I don't want to worry about points because their breakfast is spectacular, and I don't want to worry about points that morning. So that's going to be in my 20%, right? And I'm going to save up my day, the rest of my day for that, and possibly the day before for that. Who knows? But and then Christmas, we have crab legs. I can pull it back a little bit. We don't have an overabundance of things that I shouldn't have, but I do like to have that fresh French bread. And if my son makes the clam chowder this year, oh boy, it's super rich, but it's super good. So anyway, my mouth is watering talking about this. I'm gonna let you go for now, and I will see you in the next vlog, you guys. Bye.